make some salsa. Need some fresh garlic. Gonna have some fresh salsa. I just cannot find what I'm looking for in this store. Place I never go. Don't know my way around here. Need to find some apple cider vinegar. But I don't know where to look. Apple cider vinegar. Where can I find it?
Over there.
Over where? Underwear? Alright, we'll go look. I was down this aisle once already. Didn't find any kind of vinegar down here.
Maybe that way.
Y se mira despreocupada.
Maybe I'm lost in the store. No? No? Don't know where to look here. Am I gonna find it? Up and down, up and down, up and down. Not here. Where can I find vinegar? 3B.
The bread is down there.
Where'd you find it? He said 3B. They got some right here. Found it. Thank you.
I was on there. 261.
Found some. That's what I need. My garlic, habanero peppers, apple cider vinegar. Here to pay for it. But gotta wait my turn.
Okay.
Only less than $5. Wow. Here.
Can you go count this for me?
Uh,
28, right?
I pay an all change. They want to go count it to make sure that it's the right
4 more
change.
days
4 more days for what?
till the 1st of September.
Is it really all 4 days?
Only 4 days, yeah.
Wow.
And then I got 3.5 weeks and my baby will be 27. I'm getting old.
27? I thought you was 27.
I wish I would do so much better. If I knew now what I didn't know then.
So is there $10 there?
10.25.
$10.25. You could have made off with extra money.
You know, it was hanging on there when I put in that thing, and I wasn't sure.
$5.32. Thank you.
I feel so rich now. Thank you.
You have a good day.
I don't know how many jars I'm going to need for this, but I'm going to make a small batch to begin with and get more jars if I need them. But I'm going to wash these. These are just jars I had empty. I'm going to wash these up and then I'm going to boil them for a while and sterilize these so that they are ready for canning. Need to wash up some tomatoes. These are not very big, but need about 1 pound of tomatoes for this small batch. Hopefully it'll be just enough for these 3 jars. Don't forget 1 pound fresh tomatoes. Going to boil these for at least 10 minutes to make sure everything is disinfected. The labels will start to lift off. We can take the labels off and then we can just leave them in there till they start cooling down and easier to handle. I think I said Rotella tomatoes earlier. I don't know why I was thinking that. These are called Roma tomatoes, R-O-M-A. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut off the ends of the tomatoes, the ends of the peppers. Don't take out the seeds. The seeds is what makes it spicy. We're gonna peel off a clove of garlic. We're gonna quarter each tomato and quarter each pepper. That means cut it in 4 pieces. Cut each one in 4 pieces. Leave the garlic whole. Half of a white onion, cut this into 4 pieces. And I decided not to cut the habanero peppers in 4 pieces because they're about the same size as each tomato piece. Don't want them cooking too fast. We'll just leave them whole. Quarter these, quarter this. On medium heat, you're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of oil. I am using extra virgin olive oil because it's much healthier than vegetable oil or canola oil or anything like that. But when this is heated up, add the garlic, onion, tomato, and peppers in here. You're gonna fry them essentially until they start to turn brown, which should take about 10 minutes. But heat the oil up on medium heat first. Medium doesn't mean huge flame. Just don't want to burn the oil. I just added this stuff into the oil and can already smell that cooking. That was quick. Oh, smells good though. It's gonna take about 10 minutes to make everything brown. Stir it occasionally. You don't need to stir it all the time. Savor that aroma though. Now this is about what it should look like when you are ready for the next step. So take these, put them in a blender, blend it up with 1 teaspoon of salt and some, what do you call that? I can't think. Apple cider vinegar. About 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar inside here. We're gonna heat this pan back up with 2 more tablespoons of olive oil. The purpose for this is to season this. We have to fry the blended mixture in some hot oil. Add the mixture from the blender in here. See, it is frying right now. Fry it for a few minutes. Make sure it is mixed up well. After you get it mixed up good here with the oil, reduce the heat to a low heat. That's a small fire for about 20 minutes or so. The longer you simmer it, the thicker it will become. So make the fire kind of small so it just barely boils a little bit. As you are simmering the sauce, it begins to thicken. You should stir it occasionally just to keep stuff from burning. But you can see here, already getting thicker. I tasted it already. It's pretty good. Not spicy enough for me. Maybe I should have added an extra pepper in it. But some of you, it might be super spicy because these peppers are a very hot pepper. Oh, word of advice, using these hot kind of peppers, I suggest you wear gloves. I didn't, but these things, the oil in these peppers will really burn your skin if you don't wash it off completely. My fingers are burning right now. I didn't wear any gloves, but I gotta pay for my mistake. Gotta pay for my mistakes, pay for my crime. Now, 1 bottle at a time, taking the bottle out of the hot water bath, put it over here, put a funnel on it, and I pour some of this in there, and immediately put a lid on it before it cools down so it will have time to seal. Last bottle and the lid, very hot, but I filled up right to the edge there. Use something to hold on to it because this stuff is very hot. Don't want to burn your hands. So I had 1 pound of tomatoes. This is all I got. Not enough for another bottle. My uncle wants to try this stuff, so I will let him take this. And I will use this one for myself. So totally, with all the tomatoes and the 1 clove of garlic and 2 peppers, I had enough for 1 full bottle here, and this one, this much. I know this bottle should seal. I expect it to seal when it cools down, but this one's not gonna seal. Don't expect it to seal. This one should be eaten right away. There's too much air in there to allow for a proper seal. Boy, tasted it. It's good. Can't wait to try it on a taco or a burrito. As the salsa inside these bottles cools down, it will create a vacuum in the little airspace that's in there. And then the top of this lid should pull down. When that pulls down, that means it has a proper seal and it can be stored for a long time. If it doesn't pull down, it won't store very long, so we'll need to eat it in a week or 2 weeks. But yeah. Anyway, this is just a test batch to see how this stuff is on my food, so I'm gonna eat it soon anyway, but I'm hoping it's gonna seal.